We're the Girardi Sisters from Rancho.
Keep talking.
And my sister can't cook, and Salt Restaurant, and Enzo's Restaurant. And we're a little silly today because
of
we forgot to pull the chicken out.
yeah, the chicken's not burned. It's just all the marinade on the bottom.
Yeah, all the marinades.
Yeah.
So
this is gonna be a disposable pan that's gone into the garbage.
For future reference, always put foil down before you do chicken and marinade. Okay, just
or walk on the wild side.
Save yourself from grief for a couple of bucks, because otherwise your pan's gonna end up in the garbage. What's the point of trying to scrub
That's why we have Ross for less.
So today we're gonna make Savannah style cake. Right?
It's out of a box.
Oh, a box.
Okay.
Oh,
But we're not really doing
not.
Except
We're
when I
kidding.
make my fruit cocktail cake.
Oh my God.
We have not done that.
Thank you for
I
the
know.
St. Mary of the Angels cookbook, whoever
Yeah.
for a recipe that was. I butchered it.
So if you have to wear your sunglasses today when you view the show because of her bedazzlement and blinked
Did
out,
everybody see it?
she is fabulous, looking fabulous. And
She said it was flaking off.
Yeah,
so
so
I
you
don't know
could
what
take her
that means.
camping, and so if you had
They
oh my
can't
God,
put-
you
touching
dropped your
it.
matches and they got all wet, you could probably start the fire, do it with the sun and start the fire. And or if you got lost,
Signal
you could probably
planes.
signal a plane to come and rescue you. So
There you
it's
go.
good to be bedazzled.
Yes.
Jealous. Anyway,
Okay, so we're gonna do today. I'm gonna make a cake, and we're not gonna frost it. We're not gonna do anything with it. We're just
gonna make a cake because that's
melts
At
yummy.
least you didn't make that noise.
The fun thing about this cake is baking up in the elevation is difficult, so we always have a really hard time trying to get cakes that
Big.
rise
Rise.
to the occasion.
So I was looking down there. I guess we should be looking up there.
The red dot.
yeah,
So
See, whenever Rika sees herself,
she
gets gripped
mesmerized.
Look where she's supposed to. She walks by mirrors like this.
Exactly.
Anyway, so this cake is really versatile. You can add cocoa powder to it to make it chocolate. You could
That's what's cocoa powder.
Coconut? Could you add coconut?
you could add whatever you want to it.
Could you add fruit cocktail?
No, you
not
cannot
to
add
this.
fruit cocktail to this cake.
Not good.
But I just wanted to share this recipe with you so that
Because she's so giving.
see, I am. And it's really, really,
And it's not
really
even the
simple.
holidays.
So we're gonna start with 3 eggs.
Those aren't my eggs. And remember, what did we learn from the last episode? What words did I teach you? You guys already forgot.
Monkey and duck, but Chimea?
Shimia. And Oka.
And we're gonna add. Okay. If you don't ever write a recipe down, write this one down. 3 eggs.
3.
A cup.
Uno, due, tre.
A cup and a half of sugar
I
that got
can't say that in Sicilian.
stuck to the bottom of the.
Because maybe you
bowl.
should dry the bowl before
know.
you put the dry ingredients in, so you
And-
don't.
Oh, look, she's going to now turn on her bleeders. So
We're gonna
wasn't
try.
sure.
No, this is quiet one.
Oh, it is. Is that on high?
This high.
Even still.
I know. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna beat these eggs until they get.
Just ribbony? Like
Yeah.
ribbon? Okay.
It'll just take a second, and then what we're gonna do
A
is.
second's up. Poof. It's done
It'll be
yet.
just almost.
Okay.
And then what I do is I take 3 round pans and I put a piece of parchment paper in the bottom of them, and then I use coating spray. So I already got them all ready.
Because we are so taxed on
And
this show to get
it makes it really easy to get the cake out of the pan. It comes out really, really great.
easy peasy.
So you coat it, even if it's a Teflon, still
Yeah,
coat it.
coat it and then put the
paper
pig
down, and then spray
it
the paper
again.
Okay.
Okay, so if you'll see how the eggs and the sugar have
Oh yeah.
started out really nice.
Beautiful. Can you see it, TV World? Can you see it?
Stop it.
I didn't want to embarrass
Okay.
them.
And then what do you add?
And then we're gonna add a 1/3 cup of oil plus a tablespoon, okay? And don't be my mother and not put all the oil in, otherwise your cake will be dry.
Or the sugar, or
Yeah. Yeah.
Where's the tablespoon? Did you already measure
She already
it in
put
there?
it
I did
into
it in
there.
there.
Alright.
And then we're gonna add a cup of milk.
So do I just hand mix this, or are you gonna?
Yeah, just hand mix
Okay.
it. It's really nice because it actually works better out if you hand mix it. And then a lot of vanilla.
Evidently
or not,
that much
whatever
vanilla.
you want, however much you want.
More than a tablespoon, obviously.
Oh, it's real thin, but we haven't
And
added
then
the
we're
flour.
gonna add 2.5 cups of flour, and we're gonna add 3 teaspoons of baking powder.
That's
okay?
it.
Oh, that's a lot.
That's it. And then that's all. That's how. This is the cake.
Do you sift the flour?
No,
or
you don't have to sift it.
Regular all-purpose flour?
Regular all-purpose flour, not self-rising flour, not wheat flour, not gluten-free.
Not pretend flour, Leah.
Yeah, not coconut flour.
Have you tried it with coconut?
I haven't
Not
yet,
acorn flour.
But I figured everybody would like to have a really
Do the
good
lumps have to be out?
Yes, you have to mix.
Has to be lump-free.
Okay, that's
free.
why I'm not mixing it.
And then we're gonna bake it at 350 for about 20 minutes.
I'm tired now. It's your turn.
Okay.
And then, like I said, what you could do to make it chocolate, you could make it 2 1/4 cups of flour and then add 1/4 cup of
Okay, so you back
cocoa.
out
So
the
your
flour.
dry ingredients
Yeah.
have to be the same.
Right, or if you wanted,
Proportion.
if you were making like I make a lemon cake, so I put lemon juice in there, even and a little vanilla, not as much as vanilla, but I still put vanilla in there because
So
it's
is
still,
vanilla and the lemon the liquids that you substitute?
So do you back
for that?
out the amount of milk?
No,
No.
you don't back out the amount of milk. You back out the amount of vanilla
Vanilla.
that you're
She
going to use.
doesn't
because
listen
You're
to
just using the vanilla to give it some flavor, or
Don't get on my bling.
yeah. Okay, so I'm going to put
Just
this in
don't
the-
throw it.
I'm gonna
That's
put
not
this
nice.
in the oven, in the pans, and then the sisters are going to start with whatever Cheryl's got going.
Towel, clean.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna make today, get out of my counter. We're gonna make pesto meatballs and we're gonna make a quinoa salad. So I want you to start with.
Why didn't you tell me to unwrap this? The unwrapping part always takes me like a year.
Everything takes a year with you.
What do I want?
So with the meatballs, I always like to use a filler like bread or breadcrumbs or crackers or whatever you have at the house. Just take whatever you have in the cupboard and
Not graham crackers.
no. And
Not Oreos.
You can use it as the filler. Can you cut this or no?
What? Cut it how?
I want you to cut it in cubes because we're gonna soak it. Rika happens to have half and half. If you don't have half and half and you have broth, chicken broth, vegetable broth, you can use any of that to soak
Can you
the
use
bread and kind of rehydrate it a little bit.
But not a milk product.
You can use milk.
Okay.
That's why we're using half and half. Ay, 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 ay,
Well,
ay.
then she went on to
Talk
milk
about me
broth.
not listening. Hello. So, I'm just going to pour a little bit of milk into. Rika, you had in this. This was just milk, right?
She doesn't know.
This one was just milk. Okay. So I'm gonna use. We're gonna use about a cup and half and half. We're gonna pour it into the bowl, and then the cubed
Bread.
cubed bread we're gonna put in there and let them soak, and and they'll absorb all that liquid.
So on the cakes, I put 2 in the top rack and 1 in the bottom, just so you know. What do you want me to
You're
do?
gonna make a pesto for me.
Yay!
The whatever that thing is.
The
over
Do you
there.
guys like pesto? Mel? Do you know what pesto is? Look at him.
Do you want the small one, or are we doing a lot of pesto?
Yeah, I want
I'm
to
gonna
eat it by the
duplicate it.
spoonful.
Okay.
So make sure you squish that so it
Let me
will.
get there. It's hard with my bling. It weighs me down.
I know. So Rika's gonna make a pesto.
Now pesto can be made with just about
Any green.
whatever you
I've
want.
made arugula pesto before.
Cilantro or parsley. Were we putting parsley in this, or is it just straight
It's
basil?
just gonna be straight basil.
And then you can use any kind of nuts you want. We're using pine or pinon nuts, but they tend to be very expensive. So even whatever nuts you have at the house,
sunflower seed.
walnuts,
Can be
whatever you
anything.
have.
So I'm gonna use half a. What is this?
Red onion.
Oh my god, I can't find my words. My words are gone.
And I'm just taking this and just putting it in here.
So Savannah, you're gonna take the
I'm just gonna tear it up a little bit.
meat. Open the meat. We're
The
gonna
stems and all.
the hamburger. You can make it with turkey. You can make it with chicken. I'm sure you could probably do something with tofu or temp or any of those kinds of things to make a meatball.
What do you want me to add here?
And then, oh, you know what? I need 2 eggs that are cracked and whipped and put that in there. And we're gonna add half a diced onion that's diced really fine.
In here?
No,
Oh.
into the hamburger. Can't get it there. Black. There we go. And if you add your nuts first and give it a blend before you add the oil, it'll help the nuts break down.
Okay, I'm gonna be really noisy.
What's new?
Okay, so I don't know if you can see that, but it has, so this is just the nuts and the basil.
But yeah, like I said, if you add the nuts before you add any of the liquid, it'll help
Chop the nuts up?
those nuts down. Otherwise, they stay a little bit bigger. I didn't say to do that yet, did I?
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't say. I said beat the eggs and add it to the hamburger.
I beat the eggs.
What?
I added it to the hamburger.
Don't, you're gonna overmix it. And then when you overmix your meat, it makes it tough. That's why you have to be
Just
very
like if you
gentle.
over-knead your bread, it makes you tough.
Yes.
Can I just pour this
So,
in here?
uh-huh.
Okay.
Can everybody see my meaty egg hand that I'm holding here and waiting?
Yeah.
Okay, so
your bread is
I'm
squish
gonna
your
make
bread around.
I'm gonna make more noise.
Okay.
How much oil?
You want it not pancake. You don't want it pancake thin, batter thin, kind of in between.
That's too much.
I should have used my little bajau.
Oh, well, I didn't know you had a little bajau.
What about
And
salt?
yes,
add salt,
add
okay.
salt.
Salt's over here.
But you know what? We're gonna need I'm gonna start crying and crying and crying for
You need another
I need
bowl?
a bigger bowl, please. Do you have even if you had a plastic bowl.
Yikes, Rika, plastic?
I know.
Here you go.
Okay. So Sweetie, let's put that meat into here. So
Am
you
I
have-
allowed to touch it?
Yeah, but don't squish it around.
Do you
I
want me
didn't
to-
tell you to
Do you
squish
want me to
it.
salt this?
Yeah. And then, so we let the bread sit and we just let it absorb the milk. Actually, the half and half that was in there.
Oh my God, Sip, the bling! I think you just like blinded me.
I'm not gonna be able to see. I know.
Pass me the salt.
Here's the salt.
I can't, my hand's dirty.
I know, so let me do this since you got your
I'm
hand
adding
dirty.
I'm like a doctor.
So I've got black pepper. I'm just using garlic salt because that's what Rika had in the cupboard.
Are we not putting any garlic in this?
Yeah, where is it?
Right
it's
there
here.
next to your under.
Gosh.
Oh my gosh. Here's that. Here's a knife.
Is this gonna take long?
Oh, be quiet. You're not the doctor. You like have doctor hands. What are you waiting to get gulped up?
Yeah, well,
I didn't tell you to squish it yet.
I
Don't be
didn't. I'm
squishing.
just resting my
Don't be
wrist.
squishing. I need some salt.
What are we making?
That was.
This is the pesto meatballs.
Oh, these are good.
We're making lamb chops, Rika. We're gonna form
You
it
know,
into the
I
shape
thought
of-
about
Meat.
doing the pesto
Lamb chops.
lamb, though it was so good.
That was good.
Oh my gosh.
Was.
Yeah, I think we should do lamb next time because a lot of people
Okay. Or kind of probably.
they see it and they're like, "Ooh, I don't know what to do with that."
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
I think that every time I see these two,
Yeah.
I do with that.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm just gonna add the breadcrumbs.
How
So
many?
I normally don't season the meatball because of the fact I usually use my husband's breadsticks from the restaurant, and I'll just rehydrate those, and they're already all seasoned with all the beautiful toppings. But we will be doing this instead.
I know 2 is probably too much.
That's all right. So
was
we're
your
gonna put the blender on again and give the garlic a
Yeah, we forgot the garlic.
chop.
Oops, I'm
And
spitting
then we're
out.
going And then we're gonna save some of this pesto, but we're gonna add
You need a little bowl to put that in.
into the meatball.
Ah. You make the rest with the pesto cream sauce.
Okay, so we're gonna keep the remainder of this,
What do we do
which is
with that?
probably a third of a cup. Just we're gonna put it into something.
Oh.
Okay, now you can gently, with lots of love,
Yes.
fold the meatballs. I need a cookie sheet. And we're gonna form the balls. What's the oven on?
350.
350.
We think.
We think.
It
'Cause
is.
who really
It
knows
is.
what the oven is? Because it says
I know.
warm, but it really is
I
a different
know.
temperature.
It says 350. $3.50.
Okay.
This smells so good.
And if you don't, I mean, it really is great to make your own pesto, but if you don't have time, they do have pesto
Can I ball it?
Make us a meatball.
at the store. But
Make it
making your
bigger
own-
because they're gonna shrink. Because that's a
How long do you want them to cook?
wow. Make them
It's
bigger
TV
than
land.
that.
It's TV land.
Okay, let's
We
try
need
to get-
wait. Stop.
foil down.
Foil and spray. 'Cause
Okay,
you
get the
guys.
foil
will-
spray.
Get with
Quit
it. Our hands are
yapping.
kind of dirty there,
That's
Talker.
because the foil's right here.
Well, I
Don't
can't.
break it.
What am
Don't
I
break
supposed to
it.
do? Yeah. Savannah
Yeah.
might break another drawer.
Foil, always foil.
Enrica's gonna be living at Sip's house.
Oh, that should be fun.
Gently.
I am doing it gently. I'm hardly touching them.
Yeah, right.
What else are we making?
And we're gonna make a quinoa salad.
Okay.
So actually, and see, you didn't mix the whole bottom because look at all this down
Can you
here.
not put that close to my eyes?
No wonder you can't see. Your bling is like blinding you. Blinded by the light.
Now I have to get rough because you didn't scoop your hand down there at the bottom and get the meatball stuff. It's just a big plain hamburger down at the bottom
That
with
was
no
a special
flavoring.
meatball for my husband. Is there meat in that?
So Rika, what I want you to do is for the quinoa, I want you to go to the stovetop and you need to look at the directions of the quinoa first. Because I think it's 1 cup to 2.
Okay,
cups,
I'll
I
look.
think. So I've got vegetable broth and the quinoa. We're going to start that on the stove and get it started to cook.
1 to 2.
Okay. And so I don't use rice because I can't cook rice and I can't even cook the instant rice. It does not work. So I've seemed
That
to
one
be
was a little small.
I've seemed to be most successful with quinoa, so that's what we're having today.
I thought it was for...
Oh my god, what is this for? This is a ginormo. Oh my god. So they're all going to cook differently. Well, you went from little to bigger to bigger to
That's what I
bigger.
follow directions.
That's what happens when you have help like this. So, we're gonna add this little meatball and take a little off of this.
I know.
I'm talking to TV Land, and it's too bad you guys have your worst side, which is your back side to the camera. She is
That's because if Cheryl had her
Rita,
backside
since your
to the
hands are
camera,
clean,
white out.
can you put the meatballs in the oven?
Um.
I can't. Doctor, stat, gloves.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So we're gonna put these in the oven. I gotta wash my hands.
Here, take this with you over there to the sink. Dirty hands.
Okay. This isn't really good for my cakes, by the way. Just see.
Pesto cake.
Okay, we should probably take a break, huh?
Rika made just to make sure.
So we're gonna put the meatballs in the oven. We have a wide view of that. And we'll be back. And we're back.
Where'd we go? Oh, Savannah was taking a nap.
Yeah, she was lounging on the couch and we had to pull her off.
So the cakes are done. See, they came out, all 3 of them, and then they come out of the pan really easily.
Dun, dun, dun,
Dun,
dun.
dun, dun, dun.
How long do you let them cool in the pan, and do you put them on a rack at all?
I let them just cool in the pan. You don't have to put them on the rack. Just
Don't have to be racked.
Yeah, they don't have to be racked.
Not racked.
And then we're not going to do anything else with them. I just wanted to share that recipe with you. It's very simple and it's very easy to change it to whatever you want to do.
to have a flavor.
I do have some chocolate frosting, so I'll whip that up for later. So
Okay.
We're
The chocolate frosting is still cold. So what we did while we were on break is we finished cooking the meatballs.
Took a nap.
The quinoa,
Savannah
Rika
took a nap.
cooked on the stovetop with vegetable broth. And did you add salt and pepper or anything else?
I didn't
to the
add
quinoa?
anything to the quinoa.
Okay. And then in addition, to save time, I cut up a red onion, a red bell pepper, zucchini, mushrooms. I diced them all, and we threw them in a saute pan and sauteed them. And then we finished them off in the
Oven.
oven.
They're still in the
so
oven.
this is the meatball plate. So Savannah, and then in addition, we're just gonna do a little side salad, a little caprese. So I took the leftover pesto, we added some additional olive oil to make it more
Thinned out.
Thinned out, thank you.
So where we don't like thin.
And look, we put foil down, so look how
I
nice
know.
the peanut's gonna be.
So we have the little tiny mozzarella balls and the little tiny
Oops, that one has
tomatoes.
foil on it. If you don't, The mozzarella balls are, if you don't have them, just get the regular.
Cuban, yeah, or take a
Cuban.
cube it.
Cube it.
So, Savannah, you're gonna add the mozzarella balls and the little cherry tomatoes. To that, we're just gonna mix it, but you're gonna add salt and pepper to that mix. And then that's one little easy salad that one could do, and then with the leftover pesto.
What if we cube the bread? Can we make it the cube bread
You
salad?
can. You can make it the panzanella.
There you
When
go.
add the
But you
bread.
have to toast the bread to make it
Toast the pod.
Toast it, toast it.
So Rika, we're gonna put the quinoa into this big bowl.
Okay.
We're going to, try not to burn me in the
Well, I'm
meantime.
pulling out the.
Oh my goodness.
pulling out.
She's doing something. And then in addition to the quinoa salad, I'm adding a can of garbanzo beans. Yeah, garbanzo beans. Better known as garbanzo beans.
Better known as something Mel will hate.
Oh, give them straight to mouth.
I
He'll have
know.
them. That'd be good.
The warm quinoa into here. So you can serve this salad warm or cold. It really depends on what you want to do.
Is this supposed to go on top of that?
No, we're just going to leave it just like that.
Ooh, that looks
Isn't that
yummy.
pretty? We're adding the quinoa. We're going to add a can of drained. Ideally, you should roast these. It just brings out the flavor,
Aw,
which we should have, but I was busy doing something else.
you're busy.
Doing nothing, but you know. So a can of drained garbanzo beans go in, and then Rika, all that goodness of those roasted vegetables. Sibby, can you try?
The only problem I have with these roasted vegetables is that
This
there's
got
red pepper.
This one's kind of thick. I'm gonna take that one out, and then I'm gonna rough chop this parsley.
Okay, I'm just dumping, right?
Yeah.
Voila.
So I took a bunch of parsley, literally a bunch, like how they're sold at the store, in a bunch. I'm just gonna rough chop it.
Make sure it's parsley, not cilantro.
Yeah.
Because they kind of look like each other and they're
do.
right next to each other. I don't know why they do that. To confuse everybody.
Why do they want to confuse people?
Oh, I need cilantro. Oh.
So I'm
that's
putting that in the
parsley.
bowl. Rika, you're gonna add about 1/4 of a cup of olive oil in there too.
That smells like parsley.
I know. And then we're gonna zest.
What am
and
I adding,
juice
Cheryl?
About 1/4 of a cup of olive oil.
Okay.
over
Do you
here.
have a big mixing spoon over there?
No. Where's the one that we were sauteing with?
I don't know. 1/4 of a cup.
We're gonna add 2 lemons and the zest. I should have zested it first.
Oh my gosh.
That wasn't very smart. Zester.
Hey, where's my
And then we're gonna toss
It's
it
over
all
here.
together. Oh,
I like that little
yeah.
juice
Why didn't
thing.
you bring that?
I don't have one of those, I don't think.
My husband got it for me.
Aww.
Wow.
He's so nice.
That was nice of him.
4 minutes, Mel said.
Wait, how do you do this without getting your hand? So I don't skin myself.
This way.
Is it supposed to be a
Hold
vegan
it
salad?
like this. You
Oh, and then
hold
rub
it
that.
down and you go this way.
Can
See?
you see, Sibby? We're tossing all the goodness together. And then we'll just serve it over a little bit of better lettuce.
We gotta taste it, make sure it needs.
Yeah, I need a spoon de la stat. Get the spoon out. Let's see if we need to add any salt and pepper. A little pepper. What do you think? Salt. Salt? Where's the salt? Right in front of me.
And we're not making a sauce or anything with the meatballs because they're so flavorful that if we did, it would kill it.
It would compete. The flavors would compete.
Wood. Okay.
All right. Now what are we doing with this?
Let's give one more lemon.
All right. One more lemon.
One is better than two. 2 is better than 1.
Okay.
And then we're just gonna put it over that bed of salad.
And then we're good.
And I think that's it.
Oh.
So
You're so fabulous.
fabulous. We're fabulous. Put it down.
Okay, I want to taste it, but I don't want red pepper.
So here's our beautiful quinoa salad that's vegan and gluten-free And if you wanted to add
And
Parmesan, you could add it later after you dish it, and then that way it would keep it vegan and
Yeah.
it would keep it vegan free.
There you are.
Vegan free?
Vegan free. Well,
I can't even spell vegan.
it's one and the same.
There you go.
So we're the Girardians from
Pinetop El Rancho. My sister can't cook catering. Salt Restaurant.
Is that your
Pinetop.
sexy voice?
And so I'm trying for
with
it to
the
not
bling.
exactly. Enzo's Italian food in Snowflake.
and
That's it.
that's a wrap.
All right. Have a great day. Thank you.
Ciao.
Bye.